back, Oak Grove High School, to OGTV's The Pod. We're back for our second episode. I'm your host, Elliot Atwell, and I'm here with my co-host,
Andrew Soares.
And today we have a special episode for you, the Homecoming Special, with our two guests, Miss Reinbold and Mr. Wheeler. How are you two doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having us on. I appreciate it.
We're glad to have you both on. And, of course, we're talking about homecoming. So what year did both of you graduate?
I graduated in 2021.
All right.
And I graduated from 1994 at Oak Grove High School.
Wow. 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Feels like it. Feels like it.
So, is there anything different about your guys' homecoming? Like the traditions or anything?
Well, there's not a ton of difference here. I mean, tradition's a big part of Oak Grove. We had the parade, the same route that you take now. It was always huge. It's always been huge here. Football team on the the big, what do they call it, fire truck or whatever it is out there. You guys still do that, right?
The fire truck?
The fire truck, yeah.
No, we didn't do it on the fire truck.
We used to have a big fire truck that would come out. We'd all pile on this huge fire truck and half hang off. And I remember doing that. We'd stop in the middle of town, and the captains would speak, and there'd be a big crowd there. That was a lot of fun. Football's always been kind of a big deal around here. But a lot of the stuff that you do now, like Pajama Day, I don't think we did that, or the superhero stuff we didn't do. But there was always the orange and black and everybody dressing up and school spirit and all that good stuff. So it was definitely a fun week when I was in school, something that I'll never forget.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think we got a parade, but we did have like the bonfire and we had the football game. And I was actually a homecoming court candidate. I didn't win. But we were supposed to be in the parade riding on like little cars, but since we didn't get to do that, like our crowning was super big at the game. Okay. They tried to make it special for us.
So yeah. you graduated during COVID. Was there any major differences during that time?
Well, I was the year after COVID.
Okay.
So we had most of our stuff still. Like we had the bonfire, we had the game. I think we just didn't get the parade. I think they thought that would be too many people. But I mean, we survived. We were okay.
We made it.
Yeah. I think everything else was the same though. And it was still like super big.
Okay.
We just didn't get everything that everybody usually gets.
All right.
Are you guys dressing up for the Spirit Days?
Yeah, what are they? I think there's a superhero day.
Yeah.
There's a twin day.
Day.
Yep.
And a pajama day.
That isn't a movie day.
Oh, and then class color day.
Class color day. I believe teachers dress in black.
Yes. Yeah.
Teachers black.
Mm-hmm.
Seniors blue.
I'll probably participate in Twin Day. I'll probably dress up the same as Miss Beasing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be similar, yeah.
Me and Elliot will be dressed up the same.
What are we dressing up as?
Yeah, what are you going to wear?
No, I don't know.
What did we talk about doing?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that.
Yes. You guys excited for the homecoming football game? Are you attending?
I am excited. I'm always excited. I mean, playing here, I wish the best for all the players and kids, and I know some years are tougher than others, and, you can't win every game, but it's about the competition and being part of the school. And, I'm just proud that the guys go out there and practice as long and as hard as they do and show up every Friday night. And, I'll always support that for sure. Me, being a softball coach, kind of a big week for me, too. With my team, we got Odessa also, a big conference game, and we're hoping to show out and show big and maybe get the football team fired up so they can carry it on Friday.
You guys excited?
Yeah, we're very excited. And, it happens about every year. And we try to set the tone for you to get you guys rolling so that you get pumped up and get going on Friday night. So we'll do our best to do our part for you guys.
All right.
Be pumped up, Elliot.
So, Ms. Rambo, you're new this year, correct?
Yeah, this is my first year.
All right. How does it feel graduating from Oak Grove and then just coming back and seeing how a little bit's changed?
Yeah. Well, I didn't really want to be a teacher. But whenever this position opened up, I just kind of thought it was like fate because I went here and like I knew everybody and I really liked English. And that's what I went to college for. So I didn't know what to expect coming in here, but everybody has been super welcoming. I mean, like, I'm not a super big outsider, like I am from here, but I do think people are, like, welcoming to me. And it is cool to see things from, like, the teacher aspect, because, like, as a student here, I feel like you don't see all the ins and outs of everything. So it's cool to see, like, the work that teachers do behind the scenes.
Right.
And, like, homecoming is such a big deal, and that takes so much work. So it's cool to see, like, everybody kind of has their hand in it. Everybody does their own little thing.
That's
to
nice.
make it come together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oak Grove is very welcoming.
Yeah.
Loves everyone there.
So what colleges did both of you go to?
I went to College of the Ozarks. It's a little private college in Branson, Missouri, like 3 hours away.
Okay.
And I got my degrees from Missouri State, Springfield, Missouri.
Did you play baseball?
I did not. I played baseball in JUCO, but by that time it was time to study to make sure I got a degree. So I spent a lot of time in the library when I was there.
Okay. Did you both really miss Oak Grove when you were gone?
I miss certain parts of it. I mean, there's something about knowing what is happening in your life on a day-to-day basis and having the comfort and stability of it and being with your parents and things of that nature. Me being, when I was young, I was very adventurous. I couldn't wait to go out and see the world. But I definitely miss, like, knowing who I could call, where everybody was, where everybody lived, getting home from school and playing sports with people in my neighborhood. I miss being at practice, seeing the same coaches every day, seeing the same teachers. And when you get out into the real world, there can be a lot of chaos if you don't have some sort of stability in your own life to handle all that. And when you leave Oak Grove, it starts to get real in a lot of ways where you got to make a lot of decisions that are tough.
Yeah, my college was pretty small town. Like, it wasn't Oak Grove, but it did kind of have the same like community.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows everybody. I don't know. I feel like that's not a very good answer, but like, I guess I did, like, whenever I could come back for like holidays and stuff, I guess it was good to come back and see the people I had known for like my entire life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, watching the changes of Oak Grove through the years for both of you, would you say there's anything that you two would want to change? Like, you'd say, maybe we do this a little bit differently.
In town? Or
In town, tradition, anything. Like, add something new to the tradition. Start a new tradition.
Well,
or get rid of
think,
just an old one.
I think one of the things that I wish the town would do is they get like a community center for all the kids and have more like basketball and volleyball leagues and stuff that's less expensive so everybody go take a part of it as kids. So when you're not in school, you have someplace else to go. As far as Oak Grove, the school, I think we do a good job of keeping up with what the traditions are. We've obviously added on a lot more stuff, like the PAC wasn't there when I was in school. The football field has turf on it, it's much nicer. I mean, there's a lot of upgrading that we're doing in the locker rooms and other places that are making Oak Grove a much better place than when I was here. But I don't think that you want to lose that small town feel, and I think a lot of people keep coming back to Oak Grove because of the family atmosphere that we have here, and it's really easy to get to know everybody and support everybody and be a community in a town, and I would never want to lose that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, like, football is really big. It should be big. But I think that there's other things like softball and stuff that maybe we could also put
A little bit more emphasis on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, thinking about the parade and stuff, everybody does get to be in that.
Yeah.
Like, the band is in that. All the teams are in that. I don't know. So I think we do, like, put emphasis on everything, but maybe just, like, a little bit more. Like, more people to come watch the softball games and the soccer games and, like, stay for the band performance during halftime, things like that.
I always wanted to see if we could get almost a student section for the softball and baseball games, because I like to go and sit on the outfield.
Yeah.
But if we could almost get an extra set of stands
somewhere
on the side, just for, because I know there'd be a good amount of people who would come to watch the game.
Yeah.
I've talked with them.
But we had, when we host the quarterfinals, they put it out there, and 2 years ago when we did that, a lot of football players showed up. It was really neat. There was a ton of football players who came down, and you know, we had the bleachers there behind our dugout over there, and a lot of them showed up, which is cool. I agree with that. A lot of people like to put their lawn chairs in the outfield fence and things like that. We've had a couple of big crowds already this year, and it's been really neat. I think it makes the girls a little bit nervous sometimes that there's that many people there, but it's also a lot of fun, and it's really cool. I've had people come up a couple years ago to that quarterfinal game that I hadn't seen since high school that still live in town, and I saw they showed up. They're like, yeah, we wanted to see the team. And that's the thing about Oak Grove, you know, it's kind of in your blood. You went to school here, and the team does well, and you got people coming out of the woodwork that you haven't seen in 25 years, and they were supporting us. So, you know, I think that's really neat. And I agree with you. I think there should be some more stands out there, maybe in the outfield, so you guys can cheer and yell and be kind of loud like teenagers are.
That is fun. All right, well, I think that's all that we have today.
Yeah.
We're so glad that we could have you both here today, and we'd love you on for another time in the future. Thank you for watching OTV's podcast, The Pod. We'll see you in the next episode.